What? What the fuck is up? Dude, I don't even... Welcome to another episode of... Another show of Ask Ellis, whatever the fuck you want to try to ask him. Dude, I'm so fucking pissed. I'm so angry at myself. Not taking the advice that I'm giving people, and yesterday and today, shit for practice, like nothing. And I just spent like the post that I just posted, playing Store's Studio 17, page 2. I fucked it up like 17 times in a row. I could have put in 30 minutes earlier today, like 30 minutes at 4 fucking o'clock, and I would have killed this song in like 2 takes. Instead, I did 15 takes, and the take that made it fucking mediocre. So I'm very pissed. I'm very pissed at myself for dropping the ball like that, and that's part of the reason why I think I can give you guys good information on what to do, is because, I mean, dude, I got what, 7,000, 8,000 days of doing this, and yet I just fuck it up. Just fuck it up today and yesterday. So interested to see how this conversation plays out. You know, I want you guys to ask me questions and let's talk about stuff, but you know, the possibility for a 10 was there, and I delivered a 6. We just gotta be real. I brought a 6 to the table, and hopefully the 6 will sound pretty and people will enjoy the 6 out of 10, but dropping the ball like that, that's not the way to do it. No, I mean, I like that. I like the positivity, but and you know, I agree. I'll do better another day, but I feel like you have to keep it real. You gotta have gratitude for what's at your disposal, right? Like, my hands work, right? I'm healthy, I'm alive, and I'm breathing, and I have the opportunity to work this craft, and the opportunity to try to do something well at it, and pissed it away, not by doing nothing. It wasn't like, oh, I was just sitting watching Netflix and doing bullshit. It was, I tricked myself by doing other good things. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna do a bunch of cardio, and I'm gonna check my eBay stuff, and I'm gonna check my Amazon sales, and I'm gonna do some administrative work. But what's my goal in life? Is my goal in life to be the eBay guy? No. Is my goal in life to be the Amazon dude? No. So why did I allow Amazon and eBay and cardio shit to distract me from, and we're talking about a small amount of time. I could have taken 30 minutes, 40 minutes earlier and done a better job. And I didn't. So you live with that. But yeah, no, I feed off that. I feed off of fucking up. I feed off of going, okay, I did 60% of what I could do, and hopefully tomorrow we'll ratchet that up to 70 or 80%. Anyways, enough about me talking, man. Maybe at some deep psychological level that could be, man. That could be the case, but there's so many days where you put it in the right time. I'm not afraid about sucking. I'm not at all afraid of being terrible. I'm afraid of not putting in the work and attempting to be good, right? Asking for something that you don't deserve. Like, you can't ask to be awesome if you don't put in an awesome work ethic and an awesome consistency to what you do. And the honest to God shit is, I dropped the ball. So anyhow, I'm interested to see what happens if you guys have questions and how I answer them in this frame of mind, because I might be dickish today. But anyhow, that's what we're here for, is to have a conversation back and forth. Oh, by the way, you guys now which is a handful, and people who watch it later. I've linked my Twitter to the Instagram. And the Twitter's pretty lame, but here's what I think we should do, or what would be really helpful, is if you would go, you don't have to follow me, I don't give a fuck, you don't have to add me on Twitter, but what you could do is send me questions or comments or whatever in the Twitter, and then I can go through them and have some preset questions for this, and I'll holler you out. Like, whoever puts it up, I'll be like, hey, like, we got Gabriel78 joined. So be like, oh, hey, dude, Gabriel, you sent this question in, this is for you. And I think that's probably the way to go. There's two things I want to do. I want to get questions coming in before the fact, so I can kind of, not that I want to prep an answer, just so I have material that we can go straight through in here. And I think there's a second half of that. I don't know what the second half is. Yeah. Whatever. But see, gratitude. I'm mad for messing up a guitar piece. Like, there are people who are mad because they missed a mortgage payment. There's people that are mad because they got laid off from their job and they shouldn't have. There are people that are mad because they just have like a chronic illness and they have to deal with that. So, like, I'm fortunate to be mad that I fucked up some guitar playing. It's not really something to complain about, but you have to be passionately involved in what you're doing. Whatever. Okay, apparently me being mad at myself is not good for viewership, but this is real. It's just true. And part of chasing playing better. Fuck playing. It's not about guitar. It's not about this guitar. It really isn't. The guitar is the thing in the physical world that you see. It's really about what goes on up here. And it's hard to try to do your best here when you know you didn't put the time in here. And I neglected it. But anyways, enough of a pity party for me. Let's get some questions or some comments from you guys, and let's talk about some stuff. Whatever you want to. I don't give a fuck. Ask a question about whatever you want to try to ask a question about, and we can see if I have anything valuable to add, because I'm only here to try to provide value to you guys. Because I'm a selfish, greedy guy, and I hope that if I provide you a lot of value over time, then it'll just work out. I don't mind. I don't mind giving you 60%. I keep 40 on each deal. That's fine. So, tag in. Ask away. Yesterday the shit was on fire. Maybe because it was a lot earlier. I don't know. I could just sit here and play stuff. But I swear to God, I'm going to avoid doing that for as long as I can. Because that's the comfort zone. And growth is required. Damn, I'm losing everybody. This is good. This is good to learn from. Jones Living, what's up, man? Drews, what's up? Talk to me. What's going on, man? I got a guitar in my hand, but what's up? Okay, we've got a new record high. I was upset at myself for under delivering. Now I'm upset because my negative attitude has now driven the audience away entirely. Live and learn. That's all we can do. Speak up. What's going on? What you want to talk about? Play something. That's fair. Here. You know what? I'll play something random. I'm only gonna play like a section. Let's see what I do. I haven't played this in weeks. Let's see if it's any good. Some villa-lobos. Let's take a repeat. Play something. How about that? That feels better to play something decent. Hello, Drew. Is that just Drew or Drews? How should I address you? Or is it Dr. Ooze? Hello, Dr. Ooze. What's up? What's up? Hey, communicate. Talk to me. Be a participant, and I'll participate back. Anybody? So I just played a Choros, Please. I don't know that song, Please. Please play. Please play. It's just Drew. Thanks, Drew. Well, I'm glad you are here. Which one do I like more, acoustic guitar or electric? Each one is an addiction for sure. On the classical, I feel like there's a lot more variety of sound I can do. On the acoustic, I feel like there's a lot of percussion I can do by beating on the strings. And of course, dude, on an electric guitar, just that energy and the volume of participating with a band and having just a giant sound. There's just no way an acoustic guitar or classical guitar can compete with the overall energy to move a crowd like the electric does. Hello. What's up, Romania? Yeah, so I think you guys are getting me out of my funk a little bit. What should we do next? You want me to play something? I'm gonna try sight reading this thing over here. How many acoustic guitars do I have? Well, this is funny because a couple years ago I had a shitload and I felt like a badass. Right now I still have like 5 or 6, but a lot of them are terrible. They're really shit. They're like $50 to $150 guitars that I've just got hanging around that I need to get rid of. And there's really no value in them. So how many acoustic guitars do I have that are good? I have one behind me over here. That one's awesome. I got my classical that's pretty straight, and I have a lower end classical that I sometimes just use for like backpacking or whatever, and a few electrics, like 2, 3, 2, maybe just 2 right now, and 2 electric basses. As far as decent stuff, I mean, I got other stuff laying around that I just need to sell and get rid of because it's not doing me any value, so I might as well get rid of it for somebody else. So what's going on, y'all? Keep hitting me up. Let's make this conversation go. What's going on with you guys? What problems are you facing? Or what did you come here for that you're not getting? Either one. Play something. What's something else fun? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna fail on a big stage. I'll try the Tango and Sky. I might abandon it in the middle. I'm gonna try to play Tango and Sky by Roland Dion from France. Oh my god. It's just a fun song. Let's just see what happens. That's not, dude. Sorry, I had to restart. That's just terrible. From the A section. I missed. That's today. That's fucking today. That's what happens. Not sure, at least I try to play from the top of my head. Sometimes you just miss. What else are you gonna do? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. PXF acoustic. I don't. Is that a PV guitar? I'm not sure if it's a newer thing. I don't. Sorry, I'm just assuming it's a PV because of the PX, but I don't know. This is radio silence. This is death. Me sitting here doing nothing is like the opposite of what this is supposed to be. But no, sorry, I don't remember. Da 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 da. Bum bum bum. Boo 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 boo. Ask away. You're here, man. No one's gonna punish you for whatever you ask. No one's gonna complain. Or if they do, who gives a fuck? If they do. I guess you're typing the thing that you want to ask Drew. Oh, that is so... Alright, this is so funny, Z-Man. Pirates of the Caribbean theme song. I have played this in concert before. On one single day, where it was one rehearsal. And then, so it was a rehearsal from 12 to 4. And then performing from 5 to 7. And I played it that one day, so I have no memory of how it works. But what's funny about that is I have been asked to do the same thing again, and in 3 weeks I will have to play the Pirates of the Caribbean theme song, but I have not begun working on it yet. I will probably, honestly, work on it 1 week before the performance, and then have the rehearsal with the entire band and go for it. When I record a cover, how do I make noise gone from my cover video? Are you talking about like the stuff I normally post? Because I can tell you exactly how I'm doing that, if that's what you're asking. You're talking about my normal post with the acoustic guitar? Drew? Drew wants to know when I record a cover how I make noise gone from the cover video. I'm just trying to find out more specifically what he means about that. Silly, simplistically silly. I have a lapel mic right here, and instead of clipping it to my shirt, I'm clipping it to a music stand that's near me, and I'm hoping that it's a good spot for both my voice and the guitar. And then I typically shut down my computer entirely for the fans off the computer, and I turn off the AC or the heater, so there's less of a fan going on, and all you're getting is raw sound from the lapel mic, and that's it. No post-production, no reverb, nothing like that. Just going straight into that. Titanic theme, I'm pretty sure I've never played that. I mean, my heart will go on, but I don't need to actually play the song to try to make it go on. So I use a mic for the guitar. You could call it a mic, but this is a lapel mic designed for like broadcast recording. Oh, thanks, Z-Man. I like jamming. I need to be doing more of that. It's hard because I go through phases. It's not hard. It's hard because I get slack. Really, I should put in like 2 hours on each thing. So like 2 hours acoustic, 2 hours classical, 2 hours improv and electric. But then sometimes I let things slide, and I've let the electric guitar slide a little bit. But I used to go to it's not that long ago, like 2 months ago, go to jamming sessions. But I want to be prepared when I go in, and I've been slacking, so there's no point in getting up on stage and not being prepared. I don't mind dying. I don't mind going on stage and getting destroyed. I just mind not preparing and then getting destroyed. But I did go check out the McLuffins and hung out with them last night, and then my buddy Josiah, we checked out some stuff regarding the social media stuff. I will try to do that, Drew. If you could pester me, like maybe leave a comment on the video I posted today, or maybe DM me and remind me to go check that out. And if you could be more specific, like check out this cover, I did this song, and then I could go look. I don't mind doing that at all. That'd be cool. My favorite genre to play? That's difficult. It really depends on my mood, man. It really, really depends. Like, for example, if I'm crazy sad, then either I want to play an acoustic guitar song and sing something, and I'm not a very good singer. I'm not even a good singer. But also playing classical, I feel, gives me a lot of room to be sad, because there's a lot of sad stuff out there. And I can just kind of put my emotions into it. If I'm pissed off, electric, no question. If I'm happy and like just full of energy, playing electric bass can be super fun, making people's ass shake to the groove. So it kind of just depends on what's going on in the ether with me. Oh, speaking of sad though, this is Studio 17 that I posted today. Today I'm sad. Well, now talking with you guys, you already lifted my spirits up. No, I was just sad because I just dropped the ball. Like, not anything huge, but I could have taken 30 minutes earlier in the day and really made my entire day better, and I didn't. I didn't really think that much about it, but at the end of the day, that 30 minutes came back to bite me in the ass. And, from a simplistic point of view, I mean, if you want to progress rapidly, like, the key is just knowing, like, what should you do, like what be aware of what you should do and what you can do to make things better. And if you know what you could do and you don't do it, dude, that's just how you lose. That's 100% how you get beat by everybody, because a lot of people have no idea what to do next. They have no clue, like, oh, I could do these 3 things to change my life. When you know those 3 things and you just don't do them because you're lazy or you're unfocused or you get distracted, you have nothing to complain about, because the entire opportunity for where you want to go it's sitting right. The value is right in front of you, and all you have to do is grab it. But no one can make you grab it. So you just gotta. I mean, for me, I gotta get onto myself and be like, dude, you just let it slide. I think someone said something back here. At what age did I first start playing guitar? I started messing around with the guitar at 12. Didn't do anything. That was probably like 12 and a half. When you're 12, you have halves. At 12 and a half, I probably started playing. But I would say, honestly, for 6 months, I didn't play a single thing. Nothing. Because I didn't really understand how to make a guitar. I mean, when I say nothing, I mean nothing. I played the guitar upside down. Like, not it. But when I read tabs and stuff, I read them all upside down. And I thought, oh, well, they just sound terrible because I'm terrible. But it was like, no, I'm just reading everything upside down. So then when I was 13, I started actually being able to read the tab okay. But still a dumbass. At 13, this sounds so dumb. At 13 years old, I had no idea that you could play multiple notes at a time. I thought it was all like one at a time. I never thought like you could have 2 notes or a chord. It sounds so dumb. Like, how did I not know that? But I didn't, because I was just like, I didn't have YouTube or anything, so I would just look at old, really terrible books from the 50s and 60s and try to figure out how things worked, and do a really shitty job. But that's how it all started. And just work your way up. Like, hang out with people who play decently and try to steal as much as you can. How old am I? Too old, man. I am 36. That's what happens. So you just end up, you blink and you fucking get old. That's why you have to be a little bit mean about your stuff. Great sentence great phrase I stole from my mentor. See, that's what I'm saying. This dude's 16 years fucking ahead of me. I'm gonna say number one in probably every video I ever post, because there's so many number ones. They're like all tied for number one. Number one problem with musicians. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna give you real shit right here. Here. You want something worth $10,000? I'll give you $10,000 of information right now. Musicians have an inordinate faith in the future. Musicians believe that I'm going to practice and I'm going to learn and I'm going to get better. And in 5 years, I'll be much better than I am today. That's not how that shit works. You get better by grinding. You get better by looking at your flaws and grinding them out and bringing something better to life. Because there's lots of dudes I know, because I have time on my side. There's lots of guys I've watched play for 15 years and they sound the same or worse than they sounded 15 fucking years ago. Time does not make you better. Effort, concentration, goals, consistency, refining of logistics that are wrong, like when you have mechanics that are bad, or shifts that are bad, or finger positions that are bad, or curvature of your fingers that's bad, or the way you pick the string is bad, and they do things wrong, like too repetitively. Here's how you should think about risk. It's not just how big the mistake is, it's how often can you make it. And when it comes to plucking a string, you can play a string poorly 3,000 times a day. And over the course of a year, you could play it 37,000 times, 10% less than it could be. Every time you go to study, you could do 15% less. Every time you go to tune, you could be 5% out of tune. Everyone's like, how do I play this killer passage? It's like, dude, that killer passage is one tiny, 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 insignificant Lego of your musicianship. You need to focus on the things you do every day, whatever it is. Picking, strumming, improvising, how you set up your sound, how you go about your practicing, and pick each one of them up a little bit. Even if it's 1 fucking percent. Because everyone else isn't, they're not doing it. And that 1% will keep stacking, and as long as you keep your head down, you'll look up in a year or two and you will crush some people. Words of wisdom to somebody trying to form a band. Well, there's different levels on that. There's the forming a band part, and I like pineapple on pizza. I know, shoot me for that. As far as forming a band goes, he said, any words of wisdom for someone trying to form a band? I'm not sure which level you mean that, as far as the forming the band part or the playing the shows part. When it comes to forming a band, I would play with whoever you can get your hands on. And some people you're just not going to mesh with. They might hate you, you might hate them, you might love them personally, but hate how they play. And all that is something that you have to jiggle back and forth. But be cognizant up front. If someone's driving you crazy with how they are personally, they're probably just going to drive you more crazy later on. And if you hate how they play now, you're probably just going to really hate it later on. So play with lots of people. Don't try to get married to someone you're playing. Like, don't be like, oh, I played with you one time, bass player. You're my favorite bass player ever. Like, just keep it moving. Keep playing with people. And one thing for sure about musicians that play a bunch, they're very liquid about that. It's very much like, I'll play with these 7 guys today, I'll play with this other group of people with a horn section tomorrow, and you also have to kind of learn to let it be what it is. Like, I've played shows with people where I've been contacted to play a single show, so I meet up with them that week and we rehearse a couple times, and then we go and play live, and we've crushed it. And it's a euphoric experience to get on stage with some guys you've only known for a week and just annihilate. But you can't. It's that night. You just let that night go. You can't go to all those guys like, hey, I should see you guys tomorrow. Hey, we should play tomorrow. It's like, no. It's this thing for right now. We're trying to do the best we can over this week. And on Saturday we play, and on Sunday it's over. And I wish all the best of luck. And I'll see you guys down the road. But You don't try to hang on. You just cultivate the best musical experience you can, and then just keep moving. And if they want to reach out to you, they will. And if you need them for a project, that's cool. But you don't just like hang on, like, hey man, this thing. Hey, we should play a lot together. It's like all of us should play a lot together. So that doesn't really mean anything. You know, I don't know if I'm saying that and conveying that well, but it's just, you just let it be what it is. More stuff? Anything up here? My favorite acoustic guitar to play on is the one that I have. It's my favorite. It's a like 1986 Alvarez Yari. This guy, who's got 2 outputs, but they don't work worth a shit. I bought the guitar because it plays phenomenally, not because the electronics work great. I think maybe only one of the outputs works. Of course only one, because one of them is missing. You can hear it racking around the guitar. But it plays super duper well. I don't know how many playing chords conveys that it plays super well. But like... to it. I enjoy it. Yeah, and it feels like it's a little easier to bend on this thing compared to like normal regular acoustics. I don't know what that means, regular acoustics. They just feel a little tight. I don't know if it's the scale or the string tension or whatever, but this one feels a little better to me. Put this guy back over here. What else? We've got. Maybe I should do these earlier, or maybe I should just get better at it because I think yesterday we kind of was crushing it. See, I feel okay. Here's why I was so upset. This all feeds together, I believe. I feel like if I had put in the work way earlier, then I would have a better point of view right now and a better spirit, which would create a better video environment, which would create better interaction. So it's like one stone leads to the next, and I dropped one of the earlier stones. What bands did I grow up listening to? Well, I'm kind of a weirdo because I like weird stuff. I fucking love Jamiroquai. Adore Jamiroquai. Top 5 bands. Jamiroquai, Radiohead. As far as blues and stuff goes, Stevie Ray Vaughan for sure. Some Clapton. Later on, John Mayer. It's one of those things because he's like the guy you don't want to give credit to, but he is a phenomenal guitar player. He really is. He's very good at hiding it when he needs to and doing really nice songwriting. But he is a guitar player through and through, first and foremost. And he's got chops. He's very good at what is. It always goes back to play something. I guess I should expect that, right? Play something. Let's see if I can play something. See, this is real shit. I have not practiced anything today or yesterday other than like 2 pages of this sword thing. So let's see if I can do this warm-up thing. I have no idea if I even remember the notes. No, the video is flipped because of the front. I am right-handed. This is my right hand. My left hand. Bro, what's up, bro? Swergilo 1719. We'll just sit in silence while we all wait for something to happen. Waiting in silence for somebody to comment. Here's do the waiting for a comment. I'll like look at you really oddly and play something to take up the time. You guys post something. What's a weird face I can make? There we go. Let's do Green Day. Okay, these are dudes you have to give credit to. Again, great songwriters. There's more to guitar than just technical chops. There's creating an entire interlocking environment of melodies and yeah, Green Day. Yeah, there's a bit of the parts. The parts make up the whole, right? You wouldn't look inside your car and look at the screw that holds your cup holder in and go like, damn, that's the best screw I've ever seen. It doesn't have to be. It's part of the collective that makes your car. So a lot of people will look at dudes like Green Day and go, he's not that good. Well, yeah, if you're looking at how difficult his guitar parts are no, I guess he's not that good. But as far as how his guitar parts interlock with the bass and the drums and contribute to the overall sound of which he's written a melody and a song structure, it's fucking top tier. Whether or not you like it, it's a great version of what he's trying to do. You know, it's not fair, if you hate country, it's not fair to listen to country and go, it sucks. Well, you don't like country, so of course it sucks. But if you go like, how good is this country song in the context of country music, you gotta judge it fairly. And Green Day, they make good. For what they do, they've done a fucking amazing job for a very long period of time. It's hard to be great to begin with, and it's very hard to be great over time. You know what I mean? Like, look at NFL athletes. Like, there's a lot of dudes who, 22, 23, they're in a professional league, and 26, they're out. You look at someone who's 30, 35, they're at the end of their career, other than fucking Tom Brady. But, like, they're at the end of their career, 15 years. So to have a musician who writes fantastic music defined by the audience loves their music, and then 10 years later, they're not just playing the same old stuff, they're writing new stuff, and the audience still loves it, you got to take your hat off to them. Like, there's no reason to hate. Like, they accomplished what they were trying to do, and they did it at a high level. So, in your opinion, I look a little bit like Billy Joe. I'm going to take that as a compliment, because I feel like I'm slack, dude. I feel like that's what this hat's for. Do you know what the hat's for? The hat is for, well, today I came from the gym, and so my hair is still sweaty. Yeah, I know. Ugh. It's like still greasy and shit. But it's actually like I want to do something new with my hair, but I don't know what to do. I chopped it off before, and I got pissed off with that. I don't even know. So this is like my huggy blanket for my head. It's like I'd rather see the color blue than the hair that I'm pissed off about. But I'm gonna take that as a compliment, even if other people hate him. Maybe I should do it. He wears those black button-up shirts with the tie. I don't know. Anyways, more stuff, y'all. I think the biggest thing I learned from this video is I should do this earlier. Because yesterday, no hate for y'all. I love everyone who's here. Because you guys could be doing anything on fucking earth. In fact, what you should do is everyone right now should turn off Instagram and not watch me and not watch anyone else and go fucking do some shit. Like, go play guitar or don't. Go watch a TV show. Go do whatever. Just like... But thank you for being here. You could be doing anything. Can I play? You have to give me a second to freak out. Thank you. This dude here, Adavider. This is what I'm talking about. I love this guy. And he said, you know what? I got shit to do. That's what's up. We should all be this guy. I agree. You got shit to do. Get out of here. Go do what you're doing. Thanks for stopping by, though. But yeah, fuck me. Go do your thing. Green Day. The Time of Your Life is probably the only thing I could think of, but I don't remember the other chords. Is it just GCD? Yeah. That's it, right? That counts as Green Day. There you go. What about using an electric guitar? I've just been slow at putting it into the Instagram feed. I started on electric, play lots of electric, but I've just been slacking, man. Trying to do the classical, keep the classical videos coming. Plus, I didn't have an interface. I didn't have a way to get the sound into the iPad or the iPhone clean. I finally got one, but I haven't really put it to good use. In fact, the only post I have, if you check out my post from 4 days ago, probably 5 now, where I was playing electric bass. This bass, over here. Where I was playing this bass. I used my interface for that just to make sure that it worked. And so probably soon, hopefully this week, I'll put up some electric stuff. It's fun. I don't remember what it sounds like. What I was going to say is I can look it up right now and like learn it on the fly. Which you know what? I should do that. That should be something we incorporate into this, where you guys request songs that have no idea how to play, and I just jump on there and figure them out. Sorry, let someone else figure them out. I steal them real quick and then play them. But I don't remember what the guitar part sounds like, so I'd probably waste a little too much time trying to do it. Hello, thanks for stopping by. How are you doing? Tell these people how you're doing. Tell me how you're doing. Radio silence. It's death. It's death for entertainment. I actually have played one of you. I might be able to figure out. Do you know what the first chord is? Is it E? Oh, what? What's the next word? Nope. What's the next word? D? Do what? Hey, that's kind of close, right? I think that's it. Hold on, I think I got it. There you go. That's Longview, right? You're right, I should slow down. I was watching my video from yesterday, and it turns out I mumble a bunch and then I speed a bunch of words together, and I said this shit yesterday, and I was listening to myself and I don't know what the fuck I was saying. Ridiculous. Let me try that bass line again, just because it was fun to do. Wrong note. Anyways, a good idea. I didn't know I haven't played that song in a decade. That was probably too fast. I have not played that song in a decade. It's gonna be like speech class. I need to relearn how to speak. I'm so used to even that. It's all mush. Could I play electric? No. I mean, I can grab the electric guitar, but I can't plug it in right now. I don't even know what I would play that you would think is sick. have no idea if you can like hear that at all. A Seven Nation Army. Dun, bum, 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 bum. Mm-hmm. Do you know what the first note is? Anybody? How do I not know this? What? That's pretty close. Some SRV. Which SRV? Which SRV tune? Rude Mood? Yeah, it's a Fender. It's a Mexican Strat though. Y'all can actually hear that with nothing plugged in? Some SRV-ish. Understand, man? And then Kurt goes. Oh, Mary Hell Lamb. Or do you mean the Stevie Vaughan? Tisket. A Tasket, baby. That's the Stevie Vaughan version. It's fun. Anyways, we're just hanging out, I guess, at this point. Hold on, I'm gonna write that down because I have no idea what that is. And for all I know, you recommended something awesome that I should be checking out. Moving On by Asking Alexandria. By the way, my handwriting is shit. Moving On. What is it? Asking Alexandria. This is my handwriting. Can you see that bottom part? Moving On. Oh, it's all backwards. It's like I'm writing fucking Arabic. Anawanta with the Arabic. Josiah, man. Dude, Josiah, today Dude, Josiah, I still don't know how to hear you. I don't know how to hear you. I did not fix this. I didn't steal your chord, which I need to You can give me a link for that. Can you send me a link for the cord you have, Josiah? So I can buy that shit off of the Amazon. No. What do you mean take out the mic? Then what, won't they hear an echo of you when you're talking if I take the mic out? Because it'll be coming from here? Should I plug in like headphones or something? Hold on. We're gonna try this. Oh, dude, my fucking headphones are twisted around the stand. Let's see if this works. Hold on. Let's see if this works. Can you guys still hear me? Can anyone respond on that? Hello? Mic check. This is uneventful. Oh, you can hear me still? Wicked. All right, where the fuck's Josiah? Trying to add Josiah to the stream.
Yo.
Dude,
can you hear me?
You. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
I can hear you.
How's the volume?
Great.
Okay, well then do me a favor. Talk to these people for a second and tell them who you are while I grab a shot of whiskey.
What's up, everybody? My name is Josiah. Can y'all hear me? Ellis said he could hear me. I am a bass player, and you can check out my page. I do a daily slap bass lesson series where I make bass lessons every day. I'm a slap bass guitar assassin, so to speak. Oh my God, Steve! Dude, Steve is in this chat. What's up, Steve? That's hilarious. Ellis is taking a shot of whiskey right now, so you just missed him. I play bass. I kill it. I make music all the time, every day. Dude, Steve's in the chat.
Holy shit! Welcome, Steve. You missed all the stupid shit from earlier. That's good.
I know Ellis. He's a real world friend. We both live in the same town.
This is deep. This is deep information, Josiah.
So wait, do my people get a notification that I'm live with you?
Dude, I have no idea. But this was so funny. Dude, I was so pissed off at myself earlier for, of course there's whiskey, Steve. There's always whiskey. I'm not going to run out. Dude, so, like, I was pissed off at myself for under-preparing for my video that I made earlier today. And I was like, I'm going to go live and be real about that. And I think everybody hated that shit. Like, there's, like, 2 people. And, like, every time someone would join, someone would leave. I guess they didn't want to hear me yell at myself, apparently. I thought I would keep it real, but apparently keeping it real went wrong.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta play music. This is crazy. So, I've never done this before, gone live with someone else.
Yeah, me neither. Well, no, you did. You did yesterday. I just couldn't hear you.
Oh, you just couldn't hear me. All right, what do you want to talk about? Let's talk about something.
Well, I guess we could, but we want them to contribute.
Okay.
Or Steve to contribute.
Yes, Steve, ask us a question.
Yes, Steve, come on, man. By the way, we should. Hey, for you guys that don't know, Steve is in an awesome band. I can learn to talk slower. Yep. That's one thing I learned yesterday. Is I mumble all the fucking time. Steve is an awesome guitar player, but he is also part of a collective. He is in Universal Psy, a fantastic band, and they are not something to be taken lightly. They have played like over 100 shows the last 2 years, so that would be over 200 shows because I'm awesome at math. So
100 shows per year.
Yeah, more than that by a couple. And
By a couple.
so you guys go check him out or embarrass him for not pushing his shit enough. Because he's fantastic, but who knows if he pushes the Instagram enough.
Steve, I actually made Steve's Instagram for him.
That should be a tagline on everything you do from now on. Steve, I don't know how to make my own Instagram. Terry, that would be his name. But anyhow, so like I've played with Universal Side. Josiah's played with them. Josiah's gone out on tour. Steve is here. So if you guys have any question about any of that stuff, if you want to ask them about touring stuff, I mean, shit, I'll ask him. Well, I guess I have to ask Josiah because he's the only person here on the screen. I don't know if Steve's going to respond. Josiah, the fucking worst part about touring.
Fucking not getting, like, good sleep. That's the fucking worst part.
Tell me. Give me a night. Describe a night of terrible sleep.
So we used to go, I would always sleep next to Pace on the air mattress. We had a queen air mattress. Jones would take a cot. Steve and Austin were usually good on couches. And I would always try and split the air mattress with Pace. But the air mattress got shittier and shittier as the tour progressed and would just leak. And so you'd wake up at like 5 a.m. on the fucking floor. And like we would go places and they would have dogs and the dogs would like get on the air mattress while we're sleeping and like put puncture holes in it. It was a real thing. And then you like you gotta wake up early too. Sometimes you don't go to bed until 4 because everybody wants to party with you after the show.
Yeah,
and then
why not? Yeah,
right, why not? And then you don't go to bed until 4, and then you gotta get up at 9 to drive like 7 fucking hours to Cleveland, and then you can't sleep in the van. Sleeping in the van, your back hurts. Your back hurts. That's the worst part about it.
Dude, I remember y'all fuckers sleeping in the vans at the festivals. I don't know how the fuck you did it. But the hack, dude, I have the hack for the air mattress.
Oh yeah,
just don't fucking use it. Don't use a fucking air mattress. Get these little $17 fold-out cots from Walmart.
Yeah, the cots are legit.
And either sleep on the cot or throw like a really thin, like 2-inch roll-up mattress on it.
Yep, for sure.
That's the hack. I gave up on the air mattresses a few years ago.
Yeah, I wish the cots were a little longer because my feet would like trail off the side and.
Oh, woe is me, tall fuckers. Oh, woe is me. I'm like 5'5", so I can sleep in a fucking beanbag.
Yeah, you've got the. Oh, Steve says they don't use the air mattresses anymore.
No, he said we do use air mattresses because he speaks like French. Hold on, let me holler at these people. Let me hold up.
Holler at you people.
Soul Rack, thank you for the props. I appreciate that, man. Today, okay, it's funny. Yesterday I thought would be shit, but I think today is actually shit. So thank you for watching yesterday, and hopefully today won't let you down too much. And then, where's he at? David. Is that your name, David? On Back Mofos? Is your name David? David TR? Well, welcome back, motherfucker. Good to see you.